FullTiltPoker.net presents Learn from the Pros.
Welcome back. We continue to learn from the pros here on Fox Sports Net, and my neck is killing me. So can we take this camera, Anthony? Thank you. Hi. It's time once again for our roundtable. We do this discussion every week with distinguished pros from the world of poker. In addition to the Professor Howard Lederer, we have once again Gus Hansen, man who won original Poker Superstars series on Fox Sports Net. Gus, how you doing?
Very good. Very distinguished.
Very distinguished. He always is. Thank you. And Jennifer Harmon, 2 World Series of Poker bracelets. Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
Just hanging with my friends.
See, that's nice. Just hanging with the boys. That's good. Daniel Negreanu, let's see, poker at the Plaza you won on Fox Sports Net.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
you won a couple others here and there.
Okay, good. Sorry. Freddie Deeb, you bested Freddie Deeb in that tournament, but Freddie does have a World Series.
Don't worry, I took care of him in the next 2 tournaments.
Oh, you did?
You did you?
Yes.
See, I don't remember any of that. That wasn't on TV. That doesn't count.
That's right. If it doesn't happen on TV, it didn't ever really happen,
right? It doesn't
exist. Okay, guys, throughout the show, we've been talking about the art of the trap, and Daniel had joined us at the top of the show on this. Really, is there a particular strategy you keep in mind?
Well, I mean, I'm not a big trapper. I mean, I'm very aggressive. I like to bet out, which kind of conflicts a little bit with the trapping, but I'm definitely working on it to improve my game a little bit. I know I have to do that somewhat better. But, I mean, basically, I really don't know how to trap.
Actually, see, the problem with Gus is that he's just like a machine. I mean, the guy's got the strongest right arm in poker, right? So if all of a sudden he's checking, that makes everyone suspicious. Right. So you need to have a style for trapping.
But I do think Gus's style works perfectly for trapping because they're built in. Gus is betting at all these hands while these other players are guessing all the time. Does he have it? Does he not? Sometimes he's going to have a really good hand. He's going to play it the same way he does when he bluffs, so someone will walk in and go, it's only Gus, and go all in. So he's trapping naturally with his own style.
Right. It's a different trap. It's not a check raise like check slow play trap.
Yeah, because the definition of trapping to some people is to slow play the hand, which is totally the wrong style for his play or my play.
Sometimes you can trap with betting the hand. People won't put you on a hand. Why is she betting if she has that hand? There's no way she can have that hand if she's betting.
Yeah, but when you say trap, people understand it as slow playing. They don't take it as
right. Well, that's why we're teaching them that you can trap. Again, with Gus,
fast playing, not slow playing.
With what's unique with Gus's strategy is, as I said, it's a built-in trap. He was trying to explain it and he couldn't really, but other people find it so difficult. No, I mean realistically, he's like, I don't really trap, but he does trap people. I saw him trap Howard a couple times in situations where Howard was trying to make a move against Gus because Gus is raising so many hands. So it's like, well, he can't have it this time. So Howard went all in with some mediocre hands, and Gus is like, oh, I got you this time. And you're like, what can I do? It was Gus. You're trapped because of his style.
So there are 2 kinds of traps. There's the trap where you flop a huge hand, and you think to yourself, well, most people would slow play, but if I can fast play this hand, if I raise right here on the flop, there's no way they can put me on this huge hand, and you're trapping that way. You're playing it exactly like a big hand wouldn't play it. Sometimes, though, you really do flop a big hand, and there's just no, like, you have the whole hand. Like, there's like an ace-10 out there.
There's nothing they can have.
I mean, like your opponent can't have anything. So you just have to hope they have like a queen-jack or some kind of hand, and they're going to hit something and get in trouble. There's sometimes you do really have to slow play, but you should really pick your spots.
There's one other element of trapping also, and that's using the history, using what people think they know about you against them. For example, if people think that when I bet on the flop, that means I always have a drawing hand, or I have a weakish hand. I might do that with 3 of a kind because I know my opponent thinks that's a weakish hand. So in a sense, by using the history of the betting between us, I'm trapping that opponent. So that's like more of a sophisticated way to trap someone.
I know you guys have frequently told me, at least pros have, that bluffing is a great feeling when you accomplish it. What's it like when you set a trap and you end up winning a hand? Is it a similar feeling, Freddie Deeb?
No, it's totally different.
That blows that theory.
I think it's... No, absolutely.
No, I mean, it's all good. When you do something tricky and it works, it's all great. It doesn't matter whether you bluff him or you win him or...
When you're dragging in a lot of
you
chips,
catch him
it's
up.
a good
Yeah,
feeling.
exactly.
Chips in the pot. For example, let's say you had 3 of a kind, and you made a little bet, and your opponent called. And now on the turn, you have a full house. Now your opponent checks, and to be tricky, you check again. And then on the river, he moves all in. You're like, sweet, it worked. It's the exact same ecstasy and feeling that you get out of a bluff. It's like that old saying from A-Team, I love it when a plan comes together. You know?
I think that's our first A-Team reference
right,
on this.
Gus,
do you feel better now? Did you learn something about trapping today?
I learned a little bit from Chad.
He was already a trapper, but he didn't know it.
Right. I know. And we wish you the best of luck with that and everything else in the near future. Gang, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
To learn, chat, and play with the pros, go where they live. FullTiltPoker.com.